Yo, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 224 today. And in today's episode, we are going to be completing another League SBC, and we're also going to be starting our weekend league with none other than Ronaldinho. Where is he? Is he up all the way over there, or is he over there? I can't remember which way around it goes. I should know this by now. But yeah, we will be using our Ronaldinho today in the Weekend League, which I'm super excited about. And we need to, I don't know, the first half of this episode is little SBCs like marquee matchups and League SBC stuff, where we get the odd pack or two here and there. So you will enjoy that anyway. So we start the episode off exactly like 1.1 million and see where we can go from there, really. You know, it's an ongoing process, as I've mentioned, like loads and loads of times. But marquee matchups is good because, I mean, sometimes you do have to use a couple of players from leagues which do have League SBCs, which I now understand is like a difficult thing to let go of those players because they're useful for you in other areas. But what marquee matchups does allow you to do often is use like players which aren't relevant for League SBCs if the like actual requirements are super loose, and then that means that you can shove some of those Swiss League players in there which don't have a League SBC, get rid of them, and actually return it for a pack which then could have some French League players in or whatever. So definitely been beneficial to complete the SBCs like that. My hair is all over the place. I do apologise. Hopefully the green screen will just like chop most of it off. Yeah, terrible hair day apparently. Always, pretty much. But as we go into our marquee matchups pack rewards, I can't remember if we got anything amazing, which probably means we don't. This is actually the final pack, and we don't get a walkout from it. Not that I would expect to win marquee matchups. Just seeing boards is good enough for me. And we get Croatian striker. Oh, that's right. Kramaric. I always get Kramaric, like literally all the time. So I've got like a couple of him on the transfer list. I get rid of him fairly often in. Do I get rid of him in the League SBCs? Probably not, actually. I wouldn't necessarily get rid of an 83. But yeah, these are the things that have sold from me getting packs recently, like Manolas, Felipe Anderson, and Alan. They sell for a pretty decent amount of coins, and then all of these other stuff must have been duplicates, otherwise I wouldn't have sold them, and we would have kept going and using them for other different leagues. So I also spent a little bit of time off camera scoring some goals with Portuguese players in some squad battles matches so that we could unlock this bad boy right here, João Felix, who is an absolute future star. However, he wasn't in the Future Stars promo, which is a bit weird. But yeah, we have the Portuguese man, 84 rated. He doesn't look that sensational, to be honest, of a card. But you know what? I'm glad that we've unlocked him. It didn't take much effort. I actually got rid of my Rafael Leao that I was using to score goals with him in the Ronaldinho SBC. So I ended up having to use, I think it was Diego Jota. I had one from Wolves, so I just brought him on as a sub and scored my goals with him. So yeah, moving on now to, I think, what is it? The Liverpool SBC? Yeah, we've got the Liverpool SBC and a couple of other like Prem ones where I think we end up getting like boards from the packs. No walkouts, nothing sensational today in terms of the actual pack luck, but we are able to complete another little round of teams, whether that be from just having, you know, every now and again you check the players and see who you've got, who you haven't. Getting Sula right here is good. I didn't need him the last time I did the Bayern SBC, so I do go ahead and sell this one right now for nearly 7,000 coins, because I look at a player like that as good profit. And sometimes you're going to need to buy him back, but at this point in time, he's at a fairly high price, so I'll sell him and make the money. We then completed Man United after just buying a few players, or a couple players really, to finish them off. And it is boards again. I don't think this is an amazing. I think this is, it's Castile's the goalkeeper, so only an 83, and we are submitting the likes of Rashford and stuff like that. But some more players coming into the club. Another notch ticked off the Prem. I think we're 17 out of 20 squads done for the Prem now. I might have done a little bit more off camera. But yeah, I've got like Chelsea, Cardiff and Man City to do, who are all fairly expensive teams. So the next thing on my list was that I wanted to complete the Eredivisie, because I was like over halfway in that league and realised that the teams that I had left, apart from one of them, wasn't going to cost me that much. And the one that does cost a lot is Utrecht, because you do have to buy a couple of defenders at like 14,000 coins each or something, which is absolutely heartbreaking when you go to do it. But if it is the final team to complete a League SBC and you realise that you're profiting anyway, then it's all good, right? So I had a dilemma here as to whether to take Haps, who actually looks insanely good as a left back. 94 pace and stuff, look, really, really good card. Or Dumfries, who I've been wanting for the longest time. Dolberg is not even a question. I don't want him. But yeah, Haps or Dumfries. And in the end, I went for the lowest rated one, which is, I think his name's Denzel Dumfries. And I'm not going to lie, that looks like an insane right back card. If there's a possibility of me being able to get that into my starting 11, I think I would replace Aurier with him, because I've seen a lot of people recommend him and say that he's a good card. So I can't remember if we got Icardi in the last episode or whether I just didn't remember to record it, but you did see that there was an Icardi that we packed there, which I went ahead and listed. So I can't remember if I've shown you that in the last episode or whether or not we got that in this one and it was just off camera and I forgot to like flashback record it or anything. But yeah, he sold for 27,000 coins or so that's always all right. It's you know, you get an Argentine striker and you just hope for Aguero, and then you hope for like Higuain, and actually it's just going to be Icardi pretty much every time, isn't it? So yeah, the team's ready. It's time to go into the weekend league. After a quick check of what's sold, we're up to 1.114 million, but we have, of course, completed the Eredivisie SBC and probably completed Ajax again because I had a lot of players from them. I also decided to list all of my tradable gold squad fitnesses. So there was about 27, 28 of them went up on the market. Hoping to get some lazy buyers at 1,600 coins because it is during the weekend league, of course. So that was the plan. That was the aim. And not really many of them have sold as I'm recording this. But, of course, throughout the weekend league, I will have been listing them over and over again to try and make that money. Because we've got loads of bronze squad fitnesses now, and the gold ones have popped up from nowhere, so we're obviously getting them from recycling League SBC packs, so it's all good. We'll get more of them, don't you worry about that. First weekend league game, the guy's got an acceptable team, some colourful items in that squad, and including, he was playing his flashback Ibrahimovic on like 2 chem or 4 chem or something, I don't know, which is always still a worry because he's great no matter what chemistry he's on. But we go 1-0 up. It took me 37 minutes to do so. This is the first game of FIFA I've played online since last weekend league because that's typically how I like to do it. I don't enjoy playing rivals that much. So I always feel a bit rusty and stuff in the first couple games. But 2-0 up just before half time, and it was actually both of my red players that were able to score, Red Pogba and Red Richarlison. So yeah, I mean, that might have put a little bit... For some reason, red players scare me more than any other. So if someone's got high-rated reds, I'm like, oh my god, they finished top 100, rather than just like, yeah, they finished gold 3 and got really lucky, which is what we do, right? So yeah, like we ended up getting a 2-0 win and a rage quit in the very first game, so that was nice. And you move on into the second one, feeling a little bit more confident. This guy's got a nice team. He's obviously probably been doing the League SBC stuff as well, knowing that he's got a couple of Scottish League ones. And I'm not going to lie, this game caught me fully off guard. He was incredibly quick to track me down, and he went 1-0 up pretty much instantly in this game after I had kickoff. That was the one opportunity that I did have, and I sprayed it wide of the post there. He then whips one to the back stick, and Mbappe's there to rise higher than anyone else. I'm 2-0 down after 23 minutes, but we'll carry on, in case it gets better. If we score another goal, if we score a goal, we're back in this game. But then his Torres flashback that he brought on, scored another header, green time that time, and he ran straight down the other end again and scored yet another one. And at 4-0 after 34 minutes, I'm like, you know what? Yep, you're a better player than me. It's super unfortunate for me to match up against a much, much better player than me in the first 10. Normally the first 10 games are all right for us, especially the first couple games anyway. Normally come away with wins in them. So I'm 1-1 right now. I made the first guy rage quit, and then I've rage quit the second game. Literally no point in staying in that one, was there? So we go into the next one. Another couple of reds, 90 rated Sterling in this team, and a whole bunch of other pretty decent looking players. But I was fuming after that game before, or I was motivated after that game before. It's the second game in the weekend league that I lost, so I wasn't absolutely fuming. I was just like, whoa, that came out of absolutely nowhere. And Ronaldinho Ronaldinho, my new player, tees up my other new player, Rabiot, to get his first goal for the club. I think maybe I've scored a couple goals with Rabiot and also Ronaldinho in squad battles matches whilst I was playing for that João Felix. So you're going to have to take a couple of goals off of their player bios, but I'll show you them towards the end of the episode. So we make this guy quit. So not one single game has gone the full 90 minutes yet in today's episode. Now, I can't remember if I've asked you to already, but you guys need to leave that thumbs up on the video. We always get more likes when I ask, and if you can hit anywhere near 2,000 likes, that would be amazing. Thank you for your support on the videos. I really do appreciate it. Next game, solid squad, lots of very good players. He's also got Dumfries, League SBC, as his right back. So I was hoping to maybe test him out and see how he would perform against my players, and then I'll know whether or not to use him. But 5 minutes on the clock, we went 1-0 up. It was a goal from Richarlison after some nice play from Ronaldinho, but then he pretty much instantly plays it over the top. Crespo is one of them players. So Crespo and Shevchenko are the two strikers which just, they peel away from my defenders and get so much open space. And I guess that's the level that some icons are at, right? They just got great movement and attacking positioning. So we do go 2-1 up though. It didn't take that long to get another goal in this match. And this was my second corner of the game. He moved his goalkeeper. Oh, it was my third corner of the game, maybe. He moved his goalkeeper from one of them, and I noticed it. So I played this one a little bit further out. Van Dijk is there to win the header, beat De Gea, and we are 3-1 up. And then he gets through again because Crespo is great at running, great at making those runs. He scores again. So it's 3-2. You know, there's still a long way to go in this match. Hopefully we can get a couple of goals ahead and stay that way. But some really, really nice passing and stuff. It just led to a goal from Richarlison, and we do finally get 2 goals up again. Ronaldinho turns the defender, scores his first actual online goal for us. And I think that one was enough to make this guy rage quit. I'll run up to the camera, and we're going to watch Ronaldinho's goal again, because I'm so happy to have him in the road to glory. It's unreal. So yeah, we need to witness his first goal that he scores for online for us in the club. And it is that one right there. And as you notice, I've switched kits, right? So I put the Northern Lights kit on my opponent, and then I've put the Brazil home kit. I went out and bought that for like 800 coins or so on as my home kit, because of course we're using R10, so we have to do that. So now we're 3-1, and we get matched up against this guy who's got the red 93 De Gea and the red 93 Suarez, and a really, really nice team in general. So again, I get nervous at this point. I'm like, this is someone who plays the game. He's managed to get some of these top tier cards. Half time came around, it was 0-0, but I'd had the majority of this game. I felt a little bit unfortunate to not be in the lead, and I felt like if I don't win this one, I'm going to be annoyed. So second half comes around, Ronaldinho takes the shot, it gets blocked, but it falls straight into the path of Aubameyang, and we all know how easy it is to score when the ball's in the air. So hitting that volley straight away was definitely the right call. And then a nice assist there for Ronaldinho, linking it into Perisic, who I actually decided to bring on as a centre mid, a wide centre mid with that pace, and hopefully he would push out wide, drag a defender out and stuff. It worked a treat for us, and he got so stuck in that match. So that is definitely a substitute that I think I'll be using a lot more throughout this weekend league. I might actually make a little change or so to the team. Rabiot on 8 chem is doing all right, but I'm thinking that I don't know. I might pick someone up for the next episode so that we can maybe get Dumfries into the squad as well. Yeah, I guess you just have to wait till the next episode. I haven't done anything as of yet, as I'm recording this video, but I might make a little slight couple changes to the squad and see who we can bring in that might be a little bit iconic or something. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Seems as we've got 1.1 million coins in the bank, we might as well spend a few of them on someone that hopefully wouldn't go down too much, maybe. So yeah, goal to game ratios, like Ronaldinho's been getting loads of assists in this episode. I'm sure you guys have clocked that, but he did only score once or twice, I'm pretty sure. So his goal ratio you can sort of discount, but as a cam, he's getting the assist, he's getting involved, and I'm really, really enjoying him. Being on the ball with Ronaldinho feels super nostalgic and stuff, so I'm very, very excited. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Do me a massive favor, hit that thumbs up button, follow the social medias, the Twitter, the Instagram are down below in the description. Make sure you all have a lovely Sunday, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.